Hey, what's up, guys? It's Nick from Empire Figs, and today we are here with The Thing from the Fantastic Four movie 2025. I am excited to be doing this figure. I had picked up all of the other Fantastic Four figures. I'm thinking that I might try and get the other videos up um, this week. If not, I'll have some more videos up next week. But let's take a look at the packaging. It has Marvel Studios, The Fantastic Four. It has Marvel's The Thing. Look up here, it says Marvel Legends. You got the warning symbol. The bottom says Fantastic Four First Steps, and you get this little Hasbro guy at the bottom. Let's take a look at the side. So I did pay $35 for this figure. I think he retails for $25.99. But I've said in my other videos, I go to one of my toy stores out here where I live, and I'd much rather go there because I had tried to go to a Target yesterday, and nowhere, like everywhere was sold out. I couldn't find these figures, and lo and behold, I look on Instagram, and the toy store that I go to has them. So I picked it up as soon as I could, and this is the thing right here. This is a pretty accurate depiction of how he would look in the comics as well. I really like this. They did a good job. Let's see some more. It says Marvel Legends. Let's get back up. We go to the back of the figure. There's not a description of this guy really. Interesting. I wish they would give us a description as to who the Thing was. Because it would be nice to have that little backstory, right, for each one of those characters. But that's fine. I think we all know what happens to them and how they get their powers, and right, they go to space, get hit by cosmic rays, and boom, they become the Fantastic Four. So we got Marvel's The Thing, Ben Grimm, and you look here, has each symbol for each character: the Thing, the Torch or the Human Torch, Invisible Woman, Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic, and last but not least, we got this other side of the box here. It says Marvel's The Thing, Marvel Legends at the top, and we have him looking at us. That's pretty much it. Let's open this guy up and let's see what he can do. Grim out of the packaging. He doesn't come with much here. No extra head sculpt. He only comes with two extra hands, and we have two open hands here, four fingers. Pretty cool, right? Nothing special about these. And then this other one here is a little more closed than the other one. More of a grabbing hand, in my opinion. Maybe he can latch on to something. And then, of course, let's just take a quick look at the figure itself and the detail. So we got all of this here, rocky parts. This looks really good. He isn't as big as like uh the the comic book version. The comic book version is a beast compared to this one, but I think they did a phenomenal job with the rocks and shit. Oh, I cussed. I won't do it again. I won't do it again. Okay, moving on. So we got the rock details, right? Right, and I think it looks pretty good. I think the face that they gave him, it was a good. It's a good expression. I guess you could say. I wish they would have given us another head sculpt, maybe one where he looked a little more meaner, like he was getting ready to fight. But it's still fine. I think they did a good job. You see the blue all throughout the pants. Got the white here, almost at the ankles, right here. Fantastic Four symbol on both sides. You can just see all the detail in the rocks. Looks good. Let's get a back look. The belt as well. You take a look at the belt. That looks pretty good. I'm wondering if they'll give us a Ben Grimm with his full costume on. Cause in the movie and in some of the trailers, well, the trailers, I'd say it looked like he had a full costume on, and even in the poster as well. But this is fine. It'll work. Let's take a look at the belt real quick. So you got the Fantastic Four symbol here. Give you a closer look. Nothing special. And then he also has this kind of like wrist gauntlet thing going on here. I don't know what that's about, or why it's on him, or if it's maybe supposed to be a watch, but I don't think it's a watch. Yeah. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it, and that's what he comes with out of the packaging. Let's move on to the articulation. Forgive me for cussing, and I will see you guys there. Now we're at the articulation part of the video, and his arms can move up this far, this much. His legs almost doing a full split here. That's what he looks like. Let's bend him back down. His arms and his upper torso, I guess you could say, would go this far back. Boom. And he would be able to go this much forward. Looks like this. Let me get his legs straighter. Okay. So this is what he looks like when he's bent forward. Not much of a difference there, but he can bend back pretty far. Right. Then you can do a whole turn with this guy here. Then you got the waist swivel right here. Of course, you can do a full spin. Oh, let's not mess that up. Let's try and fix that. All right, so we now move on to, I think, single jointed elbows here. They're not double jointed, they're single jointed. They move up this far in. You get the bicep swivel as well. You see that. Move this down, and I'd say his hands can move this much down. So looks like this. He's bending like that much in, and then he can move his hand out this much. Boom. Right, and you get the the bicep swivel on this side as well. Right, you can do a full spin if you want to, but you don't really need to. And then you get the single jointed elbow here. This side was really stiff for me, so be careful. As I would say, be careful with any of your figures that you get. Make sure you're testing them. Don't push it to the limit. If you can see that it's not bending, maybe put it in some hot water or get a blow dryer and heat up the figure so that you can bend the part that is stiff. But I was able to do it without any heat. I kind of just forced it. Usually, I'd say don't do that, like I said, but this part was stiff for me right here. But it's fine now. Um, then we get this little wrist gauntlet, of course. His hands go this far back, this much forward. And we get the head here, which go to the side. He can move down this much with his head, this far back. Not much. Let's see. Guess you could put it up and kind of push it, but he moves this much back with his head. Go right here. And let me see something. Okay. So we get side to side movement on the head, full turn rotation. That's some good pivot there. Look at that. Look how much he can go. All the way on both sides. Like that. Really good. Boom. Let's move on down to the knees. They are double jointed and they're pinless, which is A plus. I will give to Marvel Legends anytime they give us pinless figures. I love that. I think that should be a standard, and every figure going forward should have no pins. So double jointed, he can go back this far or kick his butt this much. Same with this side, this much. And we get the ankle pivot side to side. Boom. He can move this much down. with this foot, this far up with this foot. Same with this side, this much back, this much forward. And that's all of the articulation, guys. And I will leave you with some poses, and I will be giving you a review on the other figures either this week or next week. Um, and I also got to get that review for the Superman. I had recently went to go watch that film, and I wanted to give a review on that. So I will try and make time, and I will give you guys a review on Superman on whether I liked it or not. But do follow me on TikTok. I have a link for it on my YouTube page. Follow me on Instagram. I'd say follow me on TikTok mainly because that's where I post. I don't even use my Instagram, so I might just end up taking it off. But follow me, like, and subscribe to my videos. I am very thankful for everybody that stuck around to the end to watch this video. And I just hope that you enjoy this time, and I will see you guys later.